Hey everybody, welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil, and potentially another sherry bomb. Last week's sherry bomb, I was trying to find out what was in that Vega 33, and you just can't really find out, but it's only one of 400. So presumably it is a single barrel, maybe? I did find out though that Royal Mile in Edinburgh had a batch of the Vega which was actually higher ABV, 49%, whereas this was only 46.2. Anyway, today we are blind tasting number 185, picked by Patrice, and we'll see if it makes it onto the shelf, and are we being swayed more by sherry these days? And before we start that, let's get the viscometer going. We can start the count. Go. Right. For the next 12 minutes. Let's nose it, taste it, rank it on the shelf. From yesterday, I think it's pretty good from what I remember. I'm quite looking forward to it. Oh, there's not much left. It's all in your glass, I think. Yesterday's glass, though. What surprised me when I stuck my nose in this today
Vanilla.
Is it's more vanilla than anything, and I suddenly thought maybe it's not a sherry at all. Maybe it's just a really dark ex-bourbon rechar, because this is like charred caramel, isn't it? And lots of vanilla. Now, let's just pour it while we talk, because this also ties in with watching Ralphie's video. If you haven't seen Ralphie's 880 extras, I think it is.
Yes.
Oh yeah, big bubbles. Big bubbles on that. Okay, we'll come back to the bubbles in a minute. Ralphie was talking about sherry and how almost all sherry barrels now are American oak that get sent to, Spain or wherever. Oh. Put it back on us. Almost all barrels are American oak, sent to Spain, filled with a sherry-like substance and, aged for a year or two, just to really charge up the barrel. And so it could be sherry with a lot of vanilla coming from American oak. Yesterday's glass, though. So much vanilla. Right, let's go to bubbles, shall we? Oh, the viscometer is moving pretty slow, I can tell you that. Big bubbles. How big, though? 50% big? Oh, they're fatter, aren't they? Could be 56% big. Oh, not really in the camera shot, are they? Let's do it again. Yeah, something more. Even possibly that they are higher than that. So high ABV and above 55%, I think.
But we saw yesterday it was not that strong, was it?
Oh, it was strong.
Yeah, I mean,
because we said that we didn't really like it at full strength.
Neat.
Let's pour a little bit for our water, a full water version. Little bit of gunpowder, sulfur.
Vanilla.
Don't drink that yet. I'm going to drink the watery one. Now, is it sherry?
I'm not sure now, but the color.
It's so funny that. Hang on, let's see.
Oh, but the water is beautifully fresh, but the touch of sour.
All day yesterday we were like, oh yeah, well this sherry, that sherry, this sherry. And right now I'm seriously doubting. I'm like, maybe it's a grassy, charred bourbon barrel. Oh, not yet. Almost. Go on, have a taste of the watery version. Jimmy like, no, we're not starting to like sherry more. That would be a regression. What did you get?
Grassy, but the taste of lemon but not sour actually is nicely savoury.
About 403. Okay, that comes in at about 112% viscosity compared to 100% vodka. I mean, sorry, 40% ABV, but that's our 100% mark. So it is very viscous. Are we mad on the sherry thing?
It's nice. A bit sweet fruit, nectarine, maybe a banana skin.
What if it's not sherry?
Rose water.
Bit rose water. Let me go to the watery one again. It has a bit of char to it. Now, if you're picking up sulfury notes, that says it's sherry.
It's very, I like it with the water. It's sort of, how do they emphasize the flavours?
Yeah. Well, emphasize what flavours though?
Riciness. And shaggery. Is it the word shaggery?
Jaggery.
It's
Raw sugar.
It's sugar cane.
A bottle that we haven't brought up. I'm suddenly remembering there is one Ex-Bourbon Arran, which is very, very dark. Like, could it be that? I'm going to quickly.
It is a mellow, musty, oaky.
Let's quickly jump into the list, seeing as we're looking at the higher ABVs, right? Let's see. Come on, window, scroll. Probably in this orange zone, I would think. Paul John, Deanston. See if it's a bit of sulphur. Then Nevis also is up there. I don't see where that Arran is, funnily enough. But there are a lot up here that it could be. It could be a day for the intermission. We could be on an intermission today.
It is 1:30. But a touch of cinnamon.
Okay, I'm going.
Licorice.
I'm going full strength. We're already half our time's gone.
Very sweet, dirty type of sweetness.
Okay, but that tastes like sherry now. But there is a earthiness.
Summer anise, type of sweetness, but not prune. There's no prune.
What about age? Because we're not really helping very much here today, are we? I think it's pretty old because the finish is long, isn't it?
There's a lot of apricot. The finish.
Apple, grassy apple.
The finish is going to be vanilla, oaky. The finish is there.
Maybe we taste something else and see if it helps us. So,
But I have to read the note first.
let's do a comparison. Hang on. What have we got strength-wise?
Yeah, it's a butter of the toast.
What about this? Oh, that is quite that is very green compared to this. Okay, so this is more like sherry when I come back to that. Now, this is it is a sherry butt.
But restarted. But that means restarted.
Better or worse?
In this part of suffer, is it?
Yeah, I think today's is better.
Wow. It's more integrated. There's not much suffer happening here compared to
Do you?
the alligators when they do with the suffering.
Could this be Craig Ellicky, do you think?
I doubt.
Okay. Better or worse? Oh, much darker, richer. I mean, it looks darker, richer as well.
It's very dark. I think it's more Ex-Bourbon. I think it's more sherry.
Which do you prefer? That tasted younger to me as well.
Now I'm getting a bit of this, but I never got it before. Mix it up with all the whiskey. It's very, very close. Maybe this one.
I think today's is older than this, which wouldn't be that hard because it's actually the Oloroso Springbank 10 local barley. So this is a lot more sherry. So we have something here which has a touch of grassiness. We think it has sherry, but there's also vanilla coming through.
It's a toast, a butter toast.
Butter
vanilla, it's vanilla flavour.
And there's a little bit of char happening in the glass as well.
Sherry,
Bit of cherries. And it's got quite a punch to it as well. Let's see, Teddy KGB. It might be a Highland Park no age statement. Because, well, they do use the American oak barrels as well, don't they? There's definitely some green grassy notes on top of what I think is sherry. Oh, we're quite confused with 1 minute to go. Now, do you like it? Oh, I know what we're going to do.
Actually confused about this one.
Let's compare it to the Vega. Do you like it more than the 33-year-old Vega?
But it's sort of but this one is more.
That tastes very gunpowder now. That's quite dirty, isn't it? And one dimensional. This has more going on.
It's more alert. I think definitely there's some stuff in it. I think much more of Ex-Bourbon.
Better or worse? Okay. This is from a Hogshead, Glenburgie 21, which is up there.
Because there is more clear.
Now, by comparison, when we go back, do we get sherry when we go back? That is the question.
Yes.
Hogshead, which could be sherry, but probably not because it's anyway, more or less sherried. Yeah, more.
No, they seem a bit boring compared to. I prefer that one.
That's that one. Okay, well, we're in a bit of trouble here. Let's go down all the notes. Little bit of gunpowder. We presumed sherry. Jaggery, which is, raw sugar. But we're also getting vanilla, bit of rose water, some nectarines. I was getting a tiny bit of like banana skin and cherries in here as well. And then there's this little burnt caramel char note on the end. Grassiness does come in as well. Yeah.
But the porter is very good with porter.
Neat, it's a bit too much. A touch of water helps. Now, is it young or old?
I do not know. I mean,
old.
It's above 18, but not down.
Well, that's old.
Yeah.
Right, time is up. I've missed it somewhere. Oh, Jimmy Leigh. Teddy wrote such a great thing and you totally robbed him of his glory. What did... Oh no. What was that, Teddy? Oh no. Whatever. Teddy KGB. It might be Highland Park. Should I read this properly? It might be Highland Park NAS. Spirit of Odin's bear-shaped beard of the Valfather's ancestors' tomb of the Valhalla. Oh, this is Highland Park's latest bottle. I see where we're going here. I see where we're going. Oh no, we are...
It's not good enough to be put at the top shelf. Somehow.
I've got to go for another sip. Just have some of that. No water. I just want to go full strength because there's a little bit of water left in the glass. What are you doing? That's just water. Okay. I can tell you that yesterday I thought this could be the Glenrothes. 56% is what I thought it might be.
There is some bitterness.
And I might stick with that.
And throughout, I'm taking a dot of sulfur throughout.
I'm now thinking it is possible it is this Ben Nevis.
I hope not. Ben Nevis.
A sherry butt Ben Nevis. I think it could be that. We do also have an Adelphi, a Mortlach 26 year Adelphi from a sherry butt. There is another Ben Nevis 20 year. Now you were thinking it could be this Craigellachie 16, weren't you, yesterday?
It's possible.
On the paper, what do we have in that ABV? There's a Linkwood. There's Ben Roemuck. Does that have a mix of sherry and bourbon? Possible. And then there's this Young Deanston, which is a PX, but I don't think it's PX enough.
No, yeah.
Right. It's time to... Did I drink it all? Oh no. What are you going to pick?
Ledaig. Oh, is this?
No age statement.
Yes.
No age statement.
Yes.
Ask me again.
Okay. No age.
No age statement means I don't know how many years it is. Ben Nevis, Ben Nevis.
I hope not.
Oh. I'm going with this Ben Nevis. I might regret that. It could be the Glenrothes. Right. Let's see what people are saying. You know why? The reason... Hey, that's mine. I'm thinking, where is the... Can you pick the bottle up? Bottle fell over. Where's that vanilla coming from? Let's go to the chat before we reveal and see what people are thinking. Craigellachie 16 Sherry is the guess from Aaron. Greg's Whiskey Guide, 56% plus sherry and reminds me of some stunning Yamazaki or even more Hakushu. Oh yes, we definitely don't have those. Jimmy Leg. Nope, you're talking to Anuj. Ben Nevis or Mortlach Whiskey Weekend Dram is guessing. Jeffrey, that Aaron 16 single cask that I was talking about. Could be. Jimmy Leg, I'd love to try a high ABV Glenrothes someday. All their regular stuff is so forgettable. Well, this one is 56%. Melissa's. Hey, Melissa. Melissa's going for the Deanston. Not PX enough. Ben Nevis, yes. Right, here we go. It is time for the reveal.
I think I'll go for this one. Yeah, okay.
What have you gone for? What's your final?
this one.
Craig Ellicky. Are you ready for the reveal? It is 50. Ooh.
We forgot to measure ABV, but
No, we did.
57.
It's 54%.
I'm not surprised because it'd be that strong.
That means we're both wrong. What else could it be? That's 56.
It's 56.
Oh, hang on. So it's below 55. Right. Return to the spreadsheet, everyone. What's it going to be if it's 54%? Oh, it could be that Aaron I was talking about earlier. 54. There's a Longmorn, Highland Park, Glenburgie. Oh, hang on, you're not quite seeing those, are you? Glenburgie, Bunna PX. It could be, couldn't it? Oh, could it be Bunna? Where's that Bunna PX? It could be this. Things are going to start falling off.
But I'm not motivated to put other stuff.
Well, we've said that we preferred the the Glenburgie, so it's probably in here somewhere. There's that out. Right, we're just going to have to go and find out. 54%.
Oh, it cannot be.
It is
I cannot.
14 years old. I think that means it's the Longmorn. Wow, it was only $70.
70.
$69. And it's Glenburgie. Oh no! I know what it is.
But get it off.
It's the one from the Cadenhead tasting.
Oh, I see.
Glenburgie, 54.3%. $69 we paid for it.
Because we were there.
It was our Cadenhead warehouse tasting. And you know what? That means it's time for
Oh, intermission.
intermission. See you in a minute. Well, you never know. Hi. Okay, where are we going? Over here. We wanted to send one to a friend. But first, where's the bourbon? Bourbon. I just want to see if the Blantons is here. I can't see it. I can't see any bourbon. Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Oh. I see. They don't have the other one. I'm guessing some of you saw it and I didn't, because it's not there. It's here. Look, here they are. So this one
That's the one.
is the Blantons. Let's see. This is the straight from the barrel. 154 Aussie is probably about 105, 110 US. And I think I've only seen it listed at about 200 US. So hang on, where's our shop? Okay. There it is. We don't need any Blantons from Australia, do we? Oh, let's have a look at the label. Good memories. Glenburgie, Glenlivet. 2004. Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense because this was, I remember now, this was something like 11 years in Ex-Bourbon, and then it was put into the sherry hogshead for 3 additional years.
Only 3 years. In sherry.
I think so, because look, it says, not even that, distilled in 2004, and it's 14 years old. And it says, sherry hogshead since August 2017. So, I mean, it's good. I like the fact that it says sherry hogshead, because this is exactly what we were saying about the Ralphie video, talking about hogsheads or American oak being used for sherry barrels.
And I kept getting funny now, but about the sherry and the fruit. I have a very fond memories of the visit. And I remember I bought this one from the George's.
That's
there
right.
were several George's, but
I think there were 6 or 7. Now, it's funny, we did compare it to a Glenburgie.
wow, I bought this one.
Now, this Glenburgie, let's see, 53.6%, and this is 54%. So let's compare again from the bottle. Oh, if anyone gets a chance to do a Springbank warehouse tasting, I think Springbank is back up and running in terms of visitors, maybe.
It's can use that for the spot, very similar note.
Okay, let's just taste. The warehouse tasting was so fantastic, wasn't it? Just to sit amongst all of those amazing barrels. Now, this is did I say Springbank warehouse? Cadenhead warehouse tasting, but the Cadenhead warehouse is at Springbank because, it's the same family that owns Cadenhead and
It's put the 5 minutes walk from Springbank to get it.
Deepa, what nonsense are you talking about? It's 5 minutes walk to Glen Scotia from Springbank. The Cadenhead warehouse is at Springbank.
Yes, but I'm talking about the shop. Yeah, I'm misunderstanding.
Oh, you're talking about the shop? The Cadenhead shop is just round the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it did take us about 5 minutes, but that was after the warehouse tasting. Yeah. Right. 14 versus 21 again. You go 14, I'll go 21. They're both about the same ABV.
My breath is very sweet, with a touch of sulfur, musty.
Do they taste the same? I mean, do they have similar character? Quite grassy.
They're very Ex-Bourbon.
Yeah.
Very summery,
yeah,
very wintry.
This is sweeter, definitely, isn't it?
That is much more
because Deepa loves it when I do this. Now we've got a 14 and a 21.
Not for me, no that.
Oh, quite nice. A little bit sweeter and a bit more grassy. All right, over to the chat. I think we did... Well, obviously we got it wrong. But
especially with the ABV.
That's true. We thought it was higher ABV. But I think we did pretty well on the notes. And even the name was pretty good. Vanilla Sherry Power.
And some of you got it right.
Let's see. Right. Over to the chat. And we should get... Oh, Sean Carroll. Sean, did you get it? Let's see. What's the bottler of the Ben Nevis in your table? It resembles some Asian indie. But we've had a couple actually, Greg, because we've got Single Cask Nation. I guess you're talking about this one, and this one is just called Spirit Shop Selection. Oh, hang on, are those Japanese characters? That's funny that you said that because it does have this little kind of gold. Almost Japanese characters. Is it possible? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Look, I think you are right. Funny.
So you're talking about this one?
Yeah, but it's not these. Okay. I see everyone's guessing after we got our ABV wrong. So Sean Carroll, you know what to do. Top shelf, bottom shelf, deeper side, fill side, in the middle, something like that. Who else got it? Sean, there you go. Fireworks for you. Yes, I think you guessed it first. Akwami, did you get it as well? Nice. Interesting. So 250 litre hogshead compared to a twice that size sherry butts. That makes a difference. True. Yes. 5 minutes of stumbling time. Yeah, exactly, Jerry. Exactly. It was. In fact, you've probably seen the video. Anyway, if I get into a warehouse at Springbank, they will have to forcibly remove me. They actually told a story of someone who got locked in the warehouse and they were in there for hours.
Wow.
Which doesn't sound terrible, does it?
And even getting in shop. We were there forever.
We were actually in the Cadenhead shop for 2 hours. Poor Janice. Janet?
It was
Janice.
very tiny shop.
Yeah. Oh, Stoogie, you think they're still closed for tasting? Fair enough. So they're in production, but they're not getting visitors yet at Springbank. Greg, oh, the blue label. Blue? Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's one.
Okay, you've seen it now. Let's do Philside, top shelf, under the Deanston. Philside, top shelf, under the Deanston. Front or back? Let's go back. Right in the corner. I can't get to it. Hang on, let me find my way in. This is going to be 186. Picked by Sean. Let's see what we're going to get. I can tell you that the tape job is bad, suggesting an older one, unless it's me pretending it's bad because I did it recently. We haven't had anything smoky or bourbony for a while. Okay, not too dark.
Maybe 48. Maybe 43.
Let's see. Oh, Jerry. Mr. Miller has no comment at this time. Thank you very much, Jerry. Let's give you some coins. Did it pop up on the official screen? I'm just seeing it in the chat. I think that spells Asuvio de Geiju in Japanese. Thanks, Jimmy. That was very helpful. Patrice, I remember that video. You were both pretty near drunk. Yeah, we were probably at our worst. Although no, the Glen Scotia tasting that finished was even more when we ended up on the swings. This is the famous Taiwanese indie bottler. Many stunning bottles, but very expensive. Really, Greg? Hang on. Greg keeps pulling us back to this bottle. Let's see. This Ben Nevis, 21.
Can we try it now?
No, we can't try it now. So it's Taiwanese. Let's just bring up this bottle for Greg for a second. Get detoured here. Obviously, we haven't tasted it yet. I bought this at Must Have Malts. It's a 1996 Ben Nevis. And yeah, it wasn't cheap.
From Taiwan.
It wasn't cheap. We paid $222 for this. How old? 96 to 2018. So 23, 24-year-old sherry butt. Cask number 313. One of only 481 bottles.
Wow.
Spirit Shop selection. I'll leave this up if you want to look at the label. Hang on, maybe I can just move the phone up. Would be slightly easier. Tilt it up. There you go. You can have a little read there, Greg. Did you try the new one yet? Oh, Jerry, thanks for your donation. We are throwing your names in the hat here.
Well, it's another good one.
Another good one. We have a lot of good whiskies, don't we?
But I'm grateful.
But we still have Dalmore 12 to show up as well.
When I think of Dalmore 12, I think of Airplane. I mean, not too bad.
It's fantastic. What are you talking about? Not too bad. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Can you say for me, Dalmore 12 reminds me of Airplane?
Dalmore 12 reminds Deepa of airplanes. I have no idea why.
Because they're not really gift coupons.
No. On an airplane, we were given Jim Beam, that white label that tastes like dish soap. Dalmore 12 is way better than that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You prefer 2 days?
I'm surprised that's low ABV, but something fantastic.
Do you prefer the new one?
I might do. Right. Let's catch up on the chat and then we'll get out of here. Gerben. Sorry for the late arrival. I hope you were relaxing out in the garden, Gerben. Peter, no, not bourbon, something good. Sorry, Melissa.
Again.
How rude of me. Jimmy Leg, maybe you are taped up after the Springbank tasting. Ah, okay. Let's watch their socks flying away. Let's see. Anuj, you have hidden those bourbons well. There's still 3 to come out somewhere. Jimmy Leg, why can't you try it now? Deepa's obviously the correct to want to try it. Because then it won't be blind tasting. Mikey, that's a new name, I think. Sheposh, saw 12 bottles of Blanton at MSRP today. Was able to pick one up. Well done. That is quite a rare thing if you're in the US. Greg's Whiskey Guide. Thanks, Phil. It is S Spirit Shop Selection. Indie Bottler. I haven't tried that one. Curious. Well, so are we, Greg. We haven't had it yet. Deepa's desperate to try it now. Is that Kilkerran 12? You know, you never know. In the air, everything tastes like dish soap. Bourbon or Dalmore 12? Now there's a choice to make. Jimmy Leg. I hope I get to see Dalmore getting blind tasted. That will be great.
You're very funny.
I'm telling you, Jimmy, it's still here. It's waiting. From the original 24. That means it's, beyond 2 years now. Thanks, Jimmy. I haven't noticed our official notification popping up today. Sometimes it doesn't work. Whatever. Gerben, it has been a glorious day and I completely forget my time. There you go, Gerben. So you really were in the garden enjoying it. Fantastic. Right. Where's that one for Sunday?
I think it's very, very good. Of course, the taste is suffer and vanilla. Sherry, of course.
This is fantastic. I can't wait till Sunday. Well, we get to try it on Saturday. I hope we've got a whole bottle. Thanks everyone for watching. Sorry, I've moved on. I'm now, I've been taken under the spell of bottle number 186. And it's not even that high ABV. Something's good going on there. Are we done? I think we are done. See you on Sunday. I might just have another sip. Have another sip.
Of course.